even though this video is late, I know that people are going to get some use out of it. New players will get some use out of it later on down the road. So that's why I plant these videos here. But let's go ahead and go over how to farm this free-to-play Hercule and EZA him in a 100% free-to-play way without using any of your precious resources such as Elder Kais, Grand Kais. You want to save those types of resources to level up super attacks for premium units. He can be farmed in this story event, Super Warrior Memorial, in level 4, the Hercule Saga. And just a note that Earthbred Fighters category does increase the drop rate when you're farming these stages, so just keep that in mind, that you do want to bring an Earthbred Fighters category team if that is possible for you to do. If it is not, it's just going to take a little bit longer to grind what you need to level up this Hercule. And then level 8 is where you are going to farm his Dokkan Awakening Medal. And then to EZA him, because he's a free-to-play unit that can be EZA'd in an Extreme Z area, you want to go to the Extreme Z area under the Challenge Event tab and go into the Majin Buu Saga Edition Extreme Z area. And so this one does have quite a bit of stages, but his specific stage is level 12, Glorious Strike. So that's the stage you want to run in order to get all of his Extreme Z Awakening medals. And you will be required to bring this Hercule to his stage of this Extreme Z area. So you want to make sure you fully Dokkan Awaken him, maxes SA out to level 10, and also maximizes his potential system as well. And all these things I'm saying will make more sense in just a little bit because I do have a visual representation of how all this works, so stay with me here. Moving on to this part right here, there are only certain characters that can take on this event. So this is the whole pool of characters that can take on this whole Extreme Z area Majin Buu Saga edition, but you have to have this physical Hercule on your team in order to actually access his specific stage. Now there are some characters that I would recommend that will make this Extreme Z area stage a little bit easier for you. And the first being this STR Goten. The reason why is because STR is going to be type advantage against that physical Hercule because you will be fighting the free-to-play physical Hercule as the enemy. So, and this Goten is free-to-play. He can actually be obtained by spending gourmet chocolates in the Baba shop. So you need 1 gourmet chocolate to get 1 copy of this Goten. And you can get gourmet chocolates from this story event, Evil Revived, the Most Fearsome Majin. And the gourmet chocolates can be farmed in level 5, 2 Majin Buus, and that's the title of the stage, not and as in, you know what I mean. So that's where you can get the gourmet chocolates. You want to farm it on Z hard to get the most out of farming this stage so that you have a better chance at actually getting these gourmet chocolates. And you do want to use a Majin Buu Saga category team to increase the drop rate. And then another character that could definitely help you on your team and make this a little bit easier is this free-to-play Oob Youth. And he can be farmed in what's called Showdown, the Ultimate Final Battle. And the specific stage where he is able to be farmed is level 9, 10 years after. And then his Dokkan Awakening Medal can be farmed in level 10, get even stronger. But going back to the Goten, I did forget to mention this. His Dokkan Awakening Medal can be farmed in level 8. A reborn Gohan returns to Earth, and it's going to be this Super Buu Dokkan Awakening Medal right here. And then another unit that could make this a little bit easier for you is this free-to-play Goku Angel. And he can also be obtained by using gourmet chocolates in the Baba shop. So his Dokkan Awakening Medal are the Fat Buu Dokkan Awakening medals. The Fat Buu medals can actually be farmed in level 4 of that same story event, Evil Revived, the Most Fearsome Majin. It would be wise to actually use this Hercule as your leader because he does lead Earthbred Fighters, and all those units that I just showed you are all Earthbred Fighters. And this is the diagram that I was mentioning earlier that kind of helps spread out all the information that I just talked about and hopefully simplifies it for you. So starting off, your main copy, you want to farm up 14 copies of this Hercule. Then you're going to use 10 of them to raise your main copy super attack to level 10. So you're going to keep 1 copy as your main copy and then use 9 of them to raise a super attack to level 10. And then you want to use the other 4, the remaining 4, to unlock his hidden potential system after he gets Z awakened to a UR. And then you want to Dokkan awaken him with 20 of those Dokkan awakening medals that I mentioned previously, so that he can be Dokkan Awakened into a TUR. And then you want to farm up another 5 copies as your fodder copy, and then you'll take that fodder copy, raise his super attack to level 5, so that's why you need 5 copies. Keep 1, and then the other 4 to raise his super attack to level 5. And then you don't want to do his hidden potential system. That's why I have this here. You don't want to waste any copies on his hidden potential, because you're going to use it as a fodder copy to raise his super attack from 10 to 15 after he gets his extreme Z awakening. So you Z awaken him to a UR, then you want to Dokkan Awaken this one as well into a TUR at SA level 5. At this point, you've used 40 Dokkan Awakening medals, and then you have 2 different Hercules. You have your main copy, which is all maxed out, and then you have your fodder copy at SA level 5. And so you want to take your main copy, all maxed out at super attack level 10, has max hidden potential system, and then you want to extreme Z awaken him in that extreme Z area where you are going to farm all these medals for his extreme Z awakening. So you're going to need 15 bronze, 40 silver, 30 gold, and 30 rainbow medals to extreme Z awaken him. And then he'll be extreme Z awakened to this Hercule right here, which is why I have the Z right here. So you have a TUR extreme Z awakened Hercule at SA 10 out of 15, because his max super attack level goes up to 15 after he gets extreme Z awakened. Then you want to use that fodder copy and train your main copy with the fodder copy at SA level 5, and then he becomes a super attack level 15 out of 15 max hidden potential free to play Hercule for you. So that's going to be 100% free to play. You don't have to use any Elder Kai's or Grand Kai's to level up a super attack. And now at this point, you have done everything that you can, and you have what you need, which is a super attack 15 out of 15 and max hidden potential system Hercule right here. Now, this is the first time I've ever done a diagram like this, and the reason why I'm doing it is because I'm a visual learner. I know there's a lot of people out there that are also visual learners, so hopefully this made it a little more simple, a little more streamlined for you. If there's anything that I can add to make it more simple, please let me know. If there's anything that I can take away to make it more simple, please let me know that also. Please let me know down in the comments below if there's any way I can improve this diagram, if I should just scratch it completely, or let me know how much it helped you, if it helped you at all, so that I know whether or not to use this kind of format in the future to help you with these free-to-play farming guides. But now on to the kit for Hercule and my recommendation on how you should build his hidden potential system. And maybe some of you are new and have already maxed out his hidden potential system and picked all the nodes already. That is perfectly fine, because what you can do is you can farm up more copies and then change those nodes where you do crits and additionals and stuff like that with those copies of Hercules. So if you decide that you want to change it after this recommendation, it's completely free to play for you to do. You just have to farm up more copies. Don't worry about having to spend any dragon stones to change some of those nodes if that's the case. So after reading this Hercule's kit, there's not much you can do to go wrong with this hidden potential system, because he's kind of all over the place. I mean, he has attack plus 150% when performing a super attack. So that being said, along with his super attack effect, he massively raises defense for 1 turn. He also has a high chance of massively raising attack for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to enemy. So that is ringing the bell of going with additionals for his kit. Now, the good thing is he's a physical unit, so inherently he has additional already at 55%, which doesn't really matter. It's a free-to-play unit, so you're going to max out his hidden potential system anyway. If there was a right way to go with this Hercule as far as his hidden potential system goes, I would say going all additional and the rest into crit is the way to go for this Hercule, because of these 2 things alone: attack plus 150% when performing a super attack, and the high chance of massively raising attack for 1 turn. So if we get, you know, that's a 50% chance, I'm pretty sure. I think great chance is 70 and high chance is 50. So he has a 50% chance. So half the time he's going to be massively raising his attack for his super attack. So if you put additionals in, as well as, you know, there's this other thing too. He has high chance of launching an additional super attack when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down status. So if that's going on in like Super Battle Road, if he ever is useful in a Super Battle Road stage or anything like that. That could be useful as well. And then he also performs a critical hit when the target enemy's super attack is sealed. So he has some potential use for sure in some events in the game, or maybe later on down the road. But to be honest with you, I think you're going to get the most use out of him if you put all of the focus into making his kit an additional kit, all of it into additionals for sure. That is my recommendation. But once again, as I always say, Dokkan is about having fun in your way. Just because someone says something is right or that you should do something, have fun in the way you want to have fun. If you want to build characters the way you want to build them because you like crit better, that's perfectly fine. Definitely leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts on this Hercule and his EZA, and just how useful he's been to you in any way possible. So, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.